Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to UPI, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung and European Union leaders Ursula von der Leyen and Antonio Costa issued a joint statement following their summit in Brussels, rejecting North Korea's self-proclaimed status as a nuclear weapon state. The leaders expressed grave concern over Pyongyang's nuclear and ballistic missile programs and reaffirmed their commitment to the complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, calling on the North to return to compliance with the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT. Additionally, the joint statement strongly condemned the illegal military cooperation between North Korea and Russia, which enables Moscow's ongoing war in Ukraine. The EU leaders expressed support for President Lee's proactive efforts to de-escalate tensions and resume inter-Korean dialogue. The summit took place amid Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit to Pyongyang, which ended without any mention of denuclearization, prompting concern among analysts. The South Korea EU statement also emphasized the importance of maintaining peace and stability in the The International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) Board of Governors passed a resolution on June 10th, calling on Iran to provide detailed information regarding its holdings of highly enriched uranium and to allow for immediate nuclear inspections. According to NHK, the resolution was submitted by the United States, the United Kingdom, France, and Germany, and was approved by a majority vote, with 21 countries in favor, 3 opposed, including China and Russia, and 10 abstentions. Tensions have remained high since 2025, when attacks on Iranian nuclear facilities led to a suspension of international oversight. The IAEA has expressed ongoing concern that it cannot determine the extent of Iran's enriched uranium stockpile without site access. In response, an Iranian official attributed the lack of inspections to the previous attacks by the U.S. and Israel, which they claim forced the pause in monitoring. According to Al Jazeera, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada have launched a joint peace fund to advocate for a two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Each country is contributing £1 million while the 24 million to a disenso, resulting in a total initial fund of approximately $4 million. The UK Foreign Ministry announced that the fund will support new and existing grassroots projects, focusing particularly on youth groups, civil society organizations, and women. This initiative aims to address the root causes of the conflict through long-term peace building. It follows coordinated sanctions recently imposed by these 3 nations, along with France, New Zealand, and Norway, against networks enabling Israeli settler violence in the occupied West Bank. In addition to supporting local dialogue and trust building, the Peace Fund aims to provide humanitarian aid to Palestinians, address settler violence, and support a Gaza peace plan. The 3 nations hope the fund will eventually scale up and attract additional international donors once it becomes fully operational. According to a report by the Liberty Times, the Trump administration plans to meet with executives from several major U.S. defense contractors at the White House as early as next week to discuss accelerating weapon production. This meeting comes as military operations against Iran and ongoing aid to Ukraine continue to deplete U.S. ammunition stockpiles. This will be the second such meeting since March, when Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth met with representatives from giants like Lockheed Martin, RTX, Boeing, and BAE systems. Although White House spokesperson Anna Kelly emphasized that current stockpiles are sufficient to meet all strategic goals, President Trump is pushing defense contractors to produce more high-quality, American-made weapons. Pentagon negotiators are actively urging contractors to speed up deliveries. While framework agreements were reached earlier this year to triple PAC-3 missile production and quadruple 1,000 interceptor output, these plans have not yet been formalized into official contracts. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.